Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. This is the session on this app, CardKins, which I had been sending messages to all of you for some time now. I'm not sure if anyone and every one of you got a chance to download and use it, but the whole idea of this session is to show how is it so useful in your day-to-day life. So I'll give you an example. Because we have only 25 minutes, Vijay and Savio needs to go. So that's why I'm just making sure that I condense the session. So if I ask people, when you go out, in you being sales and networking people, and you're meeting people, when you go out, what are the biggest challenges that you face? Quickly, first two, three challenges. Sneha, anyone? Challenges that you face when you go out. What are the challenges when you meet people?
So I need to carry notepads. I mean, you're talking about logistical challenges?
Logistical, no. In remembering those people, meeting those people, cards related. What do you face?
You forget to carry your own business card.
You forgot to carry your business card. Then
Client might not
you
have
feel
it.
embarrassed, right? If they don't like it, then
Second thing is that they are most of the times now everybody has those digital cards that they or e-scan cards that they do, e-business cards that they.
so do you feel left out?
Of course, yes.
Okay, that is second. Third,
I think when they ask you from this specific industry, you and anybody. So yeah, we cannot be over the head all the time. So then
okay, yeah, categorization of
yeah,
people, right? The
categorization.
categorization. Third, fourth. You got the card then?
We say nobody carries business card, especially the clients, right?
It's like e
They
cards
don't
that
carry,
yeah.
See, large MNCs, yes, they have done some kind of adoption.
No, but
They have. But if you go,
used to be the roots, like if they're coming down for meeting, right? They used to bring the cards.
yes.
Nowadays, I don't think so that.
Yeah,
is one
of
of
late
the-
nobody is exchanging cards.
That is COVID. COVID has brought that. COVID has brought that I want to reduce my contact. Yes, COVID has brought that fear in people's mind. That doesn't mean everyone has digital card.
No,
If you ask, they bring and give you.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So once you get their contact, then what is the challenge? Once you got the card. Storing the card, recalling the card, sorting the card, and remembering where you met those guys. When you put all these challenges together, no, in 15 minutes, I'll give you an answer to every one of these challenges. This is what this platform addresses. And in fact, when you go out in the market and see all the QR code based applications which people are showing to you, most of the time, this platform has more feature than that, and which is what I will show you in next 15 minutes. So I'm starting the session from a place where I am presuming that all of you have not only registered yourself. Registered means you put your mobile number, your email ID, and created your user. There are two steps. One is registration. Then second is creating your profile. You are a user, that is correct. But what is your current profile? So current profile, you will put your Nityo visiting card and converting it into a digital form on this app. So it expects you to have one image or a physical card with you to begin with. If you don't have, we can design one, Emmy, and we will work that out, that everyone will get one digital image so that they can load here. So once you do that, then you can actually put your details like you put in LinkedIn, which industry you are from and which date to which date. Why? Because then you can put your past cards also, your roles, past roles, whether in this company or outside before, whatever. And I'll tell you the usage of that later, that why that is useful for data mining for yourself. That I will tell you how it provides benefits to you. But anyways, we'll come to that. So it assumes that you have created your profile and you are now on. The app is on. I have only done one additional thing in my profile. I've added my picture also. So you to the top left corner, you'll see my photograph. If you keep the app on, you will see Deep and you will do this. Now, once you got this app, imagine you're walking into an event. Now, I have multiple cards here, which I will show you later. I have stored 4 visiting cards of my current. I have 4 visiting cards and I can have more. I can have board positions, advisor, whatsoever. 4 cards are, I have one Nityo card, one I have KFC card, one my research platform, and one my consulting. So 4 cards are there. One card is always default. By default, I have made KFC venture. So if you go and you will see KFC venture. If you exchange card with me, by default, you'll receive KFC venture. Now, having said that, now you walk into a room and you're meeting people, and people ask you, like this time I went into SFF, Singapore FinTech Festival, world's largest festival, and all 6 halls of expos were booked for that. Huge event. I never carried my card purposely this time because I wanted to test the app's full potential. And believe me, everyone is floored there when they see this app. And there is no extra bells and whistles which I'm trying to put. No, my app. I'm not glorifying anything. They really loved it, and I'll tell you the reason. So this is how I walk in. The app is on, and people ask my visiting card. I press the QR code on top right corner. Okay. This is my QR code. Anyone can scan it now. If you scan it, can anyone scan it, please? Or rather, one more phone I can. Or anyone has the app usage currently on? You have?
Yeah.
Let me scan and show you what happens on recipient phone. Okay. Let me show that to you. Okay. Let me go to camera. So using my camera, I'm scanning. Okay. I'm scanning this one. So it shows cardkins.com. Everyone will see this. Okay. You press that yellow button. It takes me to a web page. What it says? The first option is save contact to phone.
Yeah.
If I press that save contact to phone, I have not received anything from here because she has not configured her card. She has created the app, she is using it. If you go back to her profile, there is no card. That's why it says file not found. Anyone has that?
Yeah, I got
You have? Right? You have got my card. But what I want to show here on the screen, Vijay, you have configured your card, right? Show it to me. You got the issue? You have not fixed up the profile. Your QR code, please. Top right corner. So see.
Network problem.
Yes, you can.
You know? Okay. See, when I say save contact to phone, it says Shruti Sethi, and her all details are here. What I have to just go and do, create new contact. I say done. The most beautiful part of this app, differentiating right now, and more features will come. It gives me the photo of her visiting card also. Okay, so I get a photo of her visiting card. I also get all the details, what she has filled in. This is in her control. Tomorrow she goes and changes her profile. Then the new QR code will give new details. So this is in her control. So I've got all the details. I just say done. I have saved it to my phone. This is one thing. But the other user doesn't have your app. And if he says, I like your app, he can just put his phone number here with the country code. And whatever platform he is using, Google or Android or Apple, he just presses that. What it does is you are sharing your app's invitation to that person. Interestingly, it comes through an SMS. Why? Because it is highly customized for him as per his phone number. So as soon as he downloads using that SMS, he then, once he creates his profile after downloading, his app automatically receives your visiting card. And his visiting card, what he has stored, his or her, that will come to your app immediately. So in future, you will get his contact again, and you are always connected then. And where it will come, I go back to the app. It will come in this exchange folder. If you on top, you see there are two folders, exchanged and scanned. Exchange are you are exchanging using this platform. Scanned are your physical cards which are lying on your desk. You are just scanning and storing in your database. That's the difference between these two folders. So 39 people have exchanged cards with me. If I refresh, if anyone additional is there, I will get, there is no additional because Shruti was already there. Okay. Yesterday we exchanged the card. So Shruti was already there. So see Shruti Sethi with her photograph. If I click Shruti Sethi, it shows me her Nityo card. I can go in and I can see all the details of her. Correct? I can't edit because it's her card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can only delete if I want to. Interesting thing now you see, once I receive the card, I can categorize them the way I want. How do I want to remember Shruti? So for an example, I meet a friend from say MAS. I know he is from India. I know he is Orissa. I know he is a CXO. I know he is from banking industry. I can give all those attributes to him so that I remember. Next time I want to remember all my Uriya friends, I filter, his name will appear. All the CXOs, his name will appear. So this is how I can categorize. So this is what I've done for Shruti. See, I have written Nityo office, Singapore, solution sales. These are the three things today. Tomorrow I want to give one more category. I'll just say plus. It shows these are the categories I have created for myself. These are my categories. So I can go and give whichever I want to give. These are I have created so many.
Not
So this
available
we
in the
have
app.
to,
It's not available in the app.
It's available in the app. So I show you how. So suppose here I write solution. See, you can see these are appearing. This is available in the app. Sneha, if you see, I write SO. These three things appeared: social, sovereign fund, solution sales. These three are available on the app today. You can select any one of them if you want to. If you want to create a new, you see in front of SO there is a plus sign. I press plus, it will create a new category for me.
okay. We can do some modification if you want.
Addition. You can keep adding categories you want, right?
But
So it
in
will
one
come.
shot, we are not able to see it, right?
No, it won't show you because then you will be overwhelmed. If I show you 1,000 categories there because everyone is creating, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to show you those. But if you search in your mind, you are getting, say, Diwali. I want to send you Diwali greeting. I write Diwali here. See. So there is a category called Diwali or Deepavali, whatever you want to call it. I can do it. Digital, I can do it. Want to write? I want to even remember if someone is in Dubai. Okay. I write DUB, it says Dublin and Dubai. So someone has created these categories. It's there on the platform. Someone has created. I write Orissa, I don't know whether it is there, but suppose I write, it's ORI. No, it's not there. And suppose she's a Punjabi, for an example. Am I right?
Yes.
So suppose I write Punjabi. So it comes.
Yeah.
So this incidentally was created by me to remember my Punjabi friends so that I can greet them on Vaisakhi or whatsoever their very important festivals are. So I don't want to miss it. So I can categorize this way. And this help, how do you then do a search? Now, next stage, what is coming? Search is already there. So you go to more, bottom right corner, there is a button called more. You press more. You go to meta tags and categories and see. It shows me how many I have stored against which category. Okay. So 7 CEOs are there. So CEO, I select. Okay. I see all these. Yeah. I see these. If I go to Shilpi Chaudhary, I get to know, okay, he's the CEO of Lighthouse Canton. So that's how I can search. Now, the next, what we are releasing very soon is you will have a WhatsApp messaging facility here. Now, because platform is not allowed to send unsolicited message, PDPA. So what we do is once you do a WhatsApp, it will go from your WhatsApp account to him. And then it will more authenticated also.
Yeah.
If you are sending a message to someone, then he is more inclined to open rather than CardKins sending a message to him. He will think it's a marketing broadcast, right? So it will go through your WhatsApp account, and then that is how it will associate your messages also. So this is any question? No, WhatsApp. No, you can send messages once you have done the search. This is what you want. You want to communicate with people. So if people are not there on your platform, right? Through your WhatsApp, right? Because I can't send it from platform because then I have to have their consent that can I send you a message or whatsoever. That is the PDPA law. You have to have a consent of the people if you want to send it, right? So we will not allow messages to go like this. WhatsApp, it will use your WhatsApp and will send. Okay.
So fact that you can exchange cards,
Now I'll come to that.
yeah, so can happen only when the sender also has the same
App.
application, right?
So that is the first part I showed you. When you walk into a room, he doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't know CardKins. He doesn't have. You show your QR code.
Yeah.
He scans. He gets your card.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the app yet. Then I showed he can put his phone number and download the app if he wants.
If he does, okay, if he does not want,
Then it's okay. You got his card. Now you're getting his card. You have given your QR code to him, and he is giving you his physical card.
what if he doesn't have one?
If he doesn't have one, then he has to give something to you.
He'll probably give his number.
No, so then you note it down or you create something here. But right now, manual entry, we have not provided. It is only based on the contact. Okay. Manual entry, we have not. Otherwise, it's very easy for me. Like a true caller, I can just import all your phone contact. Then there is no difference between true caller and this. Right. So we are not doing that. We are not allowing. He has to either show you now a QR code of his, if he is digital, or he has to give you a business card. If he doesn't give anything, then you go into your contact book and you take his number. That's how you do it. So which is not covered on the platform, but QR code will come. Third party QR code import will come very soon on the app, which is not there today. What we have today is you can scan easily. Now I'll come to that exchange part and you can scan this app's QR code directly here. That I will show you. So I've showed you using the camera. Now if I have the app, Shruti walks into the room and shows me his QR code. If I have the app, I can just go press the scan button in the center down. And when I press, it shows me two options: scan card or scan QR. Scan card is the cards which are there on your tables, you have collected over so many contacts, you're scanning those cards. Scan QR is the one where I directly scan. Can you show me your QR code again?
This is from any QR.
No. This is on this app right now. This is this app right now. That's what I said. So I'll just say, and then I say exchange card. I've got your card, you have got my card. Is as simple as that. Now you are in a conference and you have 20, 30 people around you. And suppose I tie up with that conference and say, by default, I am your contact management platform. So the event has tied up with me and has in your registration of the event, they have already told you that please download this app and come so that you can exchange card. Typically that happens these days. You always have a default partner. If it is there, I just have to press the exchange button, home and exchange. If you see, I press the exchange button. So it basically search who are around me right now using this app. Right now I have put a limit where it shows me everyone in Singapore, everyone, but I can reduce it to even 10 meter, 5 meter. If I want to say within this room, I will reduce it to 5 meter and say within 5 meter who all are there. How Naveen it is showing? Yes, her phone. She has logged in into Naveen sir. So you see Vijay, Sneha, Garima, Smriti, everyone. Now I have got people who are around me. I want to give them my card. So I just select. I say Sneha. Do you want to send your card to Sneha? This is a typical, you remember what you do typically. You first give your card to someone. So I am saying, yes, I want to give my card. It asks me, you have 4 cards. Which one you want to give? Okay, I am saying, give me my KFC venture card. Share. So look at the message. Exchange request sent. Yeah. Sneha receives a message immediately on her phone. She is standing in front of me. And she can do accept and exchange. Correct? Yeah. There are 3 options which come: accept, reject, accept and exchange. Reject is what? Sometimes people just take your card and then while going out, throw it in the dustbin. Yeah. Now you don't want to embarrass the other party. So you are not accepting and exchanging. You're just pressing reject. So it doesn't store in your app. You walk away.
But you will know.
I will not know. Sender will not know. Sender will not get to know. Okay. We don't want to offend people. But you want to give every opportunity. Otherwise, people will say, yeah, I have to always accept junk. I'm in a conference, 100 people will push their card to me. I should have an option of rejecting. So the reject option.
Exchange your card, is it?
No, whoever will exchange, it will show you in the exchange folder. Here it is not. Here it is showing who are around me. This is exchange e-visiting card. I want.
Why you picked up Sneha's name?
It is there. I have selected.
You have selected.
Out of these 5, I have pressed Sneha. I have pressed Sneha. I have pressed Sneha here. So now if I want to press say Shruti, for an example, I will say Shruti. He said, do you want to send your card to Shruti? I say yes. Suppose I send KFC Venture again. Now remember, she has,
Yes, I have.
so share. Exchange request sent. She has received. She does. She sends it to me. I receive her card. Got it?
Is there a
Now the interesting thing which is coming for the different use cases, SMEs and especially say restaurant sectors, etc., where they want to broadcast by selecting people, say a commercial message. So now you walk into Masala Bar. Masala Bar is a partner of CardKin platform and says you can scan. And as soon as you scan, you get the same form, save contact to phone number, download the app. You did that. And you stored your information, you created your profile. Masala Bar immediately gets your detail. Today, they struggle. They don't have a way to capture customers' contact who walks in. They don't. Most of the time, you'll see a fishbowl, you put your card, but these days, fishbowls are also disappearing. And when I went and spoken to at least 20 restaurants, they struggle. They don't. They say, yes, I have old data. But today I have to ask everyone. They don't have technology platform. Let's be fair. A simple technology platform they don't have for capturing context. So once you give this, now he wants to broadcast a message to you. Say Wednesday ladies night.
Yeah.
It's a very common in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
If he wants to send a message today, we have a special ladies night and some celebrities coming. How will he inform all the ladies who are his Wednesday patrons? How will he?
generally?
So once he gets to know,
Generally, when people have walk in and they patronize and then they finish their dinner, like whatever it is, they always have feedback.
so that's a huge thing, no? Here,
So that's I feel that is more in running practice rather than people.
because they don't have a tech solution. Whomever I'm giving this today talking to, they're getting excited, saying, give me something. Because now they get a future communication platform. See, the idea is not only to capture the feedback, to use it in future also. If I get 1,000 of such form, like when I went to Anglo-Indian, you know Anglo-Indian on Shenton Way. Vinod tells me, he's an old friend, owner of the restaurant. I have at least 1,500 cards. I don't know what to do with them. And sometime I ask some of them to just sit and type in an Excel. Yeah, you got in an Excel. Then what?
But you have the card scanner app, which is free, right?
Right. What will it do? What will it communicate? Will it provide the? Will it provide? Yeah. Will it provide you the categorization facility? Will it provide AI in future? I don't know what their roadmap is. They probably will. How can I comment on some other platforms? Comment. But is it an enterprise one? Suppose there are 5 of his waiters or waitresses carrying this app and then giving to customer. Is it centralizing your cam scanner or whatsoever? Now people are actually requesting me that, please import cam scanner data. We are actually working on that. If I have to import along with image, it's a huge import. So we are working on that. 1,000 card, every image 2 MB, then it becomes a 2 GB import. So that kind of a stuff. We are looking into it. But people are asking it. You're absolutely right. Cam scanner is a very common and pervasive app, which is being used by everyone. So this is what it is today. So that message from restaurant will appear here in this notification. Okay. Now, if you see, interesting thing is, there is one first line item is share more features and it has a clock. It is actually a reminder given to me by the app that I have to share more features with some people. And I tell you what. So, see,
Add,
huh? Sorry? No, this is something different. This is not app. App is this only. This is my screen. So if you go, you've seen the card and categorization. So suppose I show you, this is exchange card, Deepak Ahuja. See, I can add meeting notes. Now, this is something which you should remember. You're meeting everyone, exchanging card, you can actually add notes. So I can build history of my interaction with people. I can keep adding notes here. I can press a plus button and I can add a note. And if I'm creating a note with Shruti, if I meet her, I can actually have an option share with Shruti. So note I create, it's like minutes of meeting, right? A small one. You want to exchange between both of you. So I met Savio. I decided on couple of, we discussed few things and couple of action item. I write a note here. I say share with Savio, done. So Savio also gets a copy of that. And then I record tasks. I have to send Savio some computation or whatever I have discussed with him, some PowerPoint if I have discussed. So then app reminds me, you still have to do this. Okay. So this is something which is very handy, which is being built. The whole idea is later on, this becomes the first step of a CRM. Today, CRM is later, once you come back, bring your cards, you type, enter, whatever you want to do. Now this can straight away feed into CRM if you want. We will provide that integration. We are currently working with HubSpot. So very soon it will be working with some more platforms. That's the whole idea. Yeah? Useful?
Yeah.
The only promise you guys have to make and walk out of the room is you'll use the app. Nothing
We will.
more. Nothing more or less is required. Just use the app and feel the power and give feedback that, you know, probably this is something which is missing or this is something which can be better.
To begin with,
Please
my
tell.
app wasn't working only.
We can fix it, right? If we get to know. If we get to know why it is not working, what actually went wrong. So I'll tell you what goes wrong typically today. Typically, yeah. And this I have realized after doing 3 rounds, which took my 7 days. And then I realized that it's such a silly thing that is happening. So people write their email ID and then while registering, and email ID, first time they write, it's okay. Second time they're writing. And if autocorrect happens at that time, this feature, very powerful feature of Apple, autocorrects it. I give you an example. There was a friend called Ravi, R-A-V-I. He's typing and it becomes Avi, A-V-I. Autocorrect. And he didn't realize it is autocorrect happening. He says, yeah, your app is eating characters. Your app is, and believe me, my programmers and debuggers have went for 4 days searching where is it going wrong. And it was autocorrect which was happening. This is the first mistake that happens. So please remember that this is what happens. People register, they go ahead. Suppose both places autocorrect happened. So Ravi became Avi, it became Avi in reconfirming your email also, and you press submit. App will register because both the email IDs are same. It will register, but you will never receive a registration confirmation mail because it is not your mail ID. And then you will say, oh, this app has gone into the loop. Yeah. And we definitely can't provide you a feature by which you can change your email ID or login credentials because that is the most secured identity of yours. Then we have to go in the backend and fix it. And that's the first error that happens. Very common. I have realized it after giving it to 100 people. Second most common error that happens is people don't put, which is an error on our side also, a mistake on our side. It's not a mistake. I just have to improve it. The password security is very strong. So like any other platform, you have to give uppercase, lowercase, special character and number.
Yeah.
Combination of all 4. Then re-enter the password, it goes up. And then you have to press submit. The problem is error message is being shown in upper part of the screen, which is not visible to you. And you think it is rotating, not registering. It is actually waiting for you to fix the error. So that is a GUI mistake on our side. So just bear with us, it will fix. So if it shows rotating on registration, just scroll down, you will see the error there. That is the only request I can make.
I can see what's wrong with my app.
Yeah. So this is something I can go on and on talking. You see my scan card. Now I will only request for 2 minutes to speak for Amy to speak. She is one of the most powerful user right now, I must say, of the app. Amy, you want to give your feedback about? She has scanned what? 2,000 cards for Naveen.
Oh, wow.
So we have a back office also running full time. 3 people are scanning cards only for people. So we are charging 15 cents. You know, some people say me, I have 1,000 very important cards. Okay, we will scan it for you, 15 cents per card. That's okay. I have a back office running. So we have taken 3 recovered patients from Institute of Mental Health, and IMH is also very happy that we have given them some job, and they enjoy scanning. They enjoy scanning. Just sitting, they come for 4 hours every day for 4-hour shift because they can't work for more. They will break down otherwise. Psychological issues to all of them. They'll just, if they make a mistake, you can't scream on them. You just smile. It's okay. They're happy.
Actually,
Happy-go-lucky
the scan is
people.
not so difficult because after you take the capture, right?
It has
If,
improved actually. I don't know whether
yeah,
you've seen the new one where
yeah.
the rubber band has come. It automatically picks up the
Yes.
card, automatically goes ahead, automatically does the
fill
OCR.
all the details.
The only thing I want to show, if anyone has a card here, visiting card, you have. No. At your desk, you will go very far. You have anyone? I'll just show you quickly the scan thing, and then we can call it a day. Just one more minute, Vijay. So I press this scan button and I go to this scan option. So it says scan card or scan QR. So I'm just holding it in my hand. You're meeting people in the meeting, in the conference, and I just take this. See, look, this rubber band is appearing, you see, and it automatically picks it up. I have not clicked any button.
Yeah.
It has just picked up the card. I say next. It shows me this is the card. I say done. So now it's doing the OCR on this. Okay, so Sneha, Rashmi, Director Client Services, Nityo. The only thing you will see is go to the company address. Anywhere actually you can fix it by pressing the drop down. I press the drop down and I say, okay, all this data. So I say, this is the address. Okay, I say, okay. Now address has come. Mobile number, it has not picked up, probably because of the location. So I've just selected it. Done. Now I can give meta tags and categories. So I quickly say, okay, she is in Nityo office. Okay, she is Nityo sales. Now this is a unique bug which is only on my phone. I must tell you, this Apple, this particular model, it doesn't automatically click if I click it up. All other phone it is working. You can try on your phone.
Singapore.
Yeah. So I say this and I say Singapore. Done. All these categories I have given, I have saved card. Yes, stored in my scanned category. So if I say here, Sneha Rashmi, this is what it is. I can now create notes, I can put task, everything I can do. So you meet someone, you finish discussion, you have scanned the card, immediately put a note, and so that you don't forget. In conference, you meet 10, 15 people, then you forget, yeah, who spoke to me about what. This is what it is. Any comments, feedback, friends? You like it?
Oh, yeah, we like it.
Please write on the group about the app, motivate each other. This is the only team request I can do. Write on the app, how do you like it? Share your use experience so that people also know about it. Inertia is quite high. I literally have to beg, borrow, and steal time from people to do this. But this is the platform which we really want to make it big, along with Nityo. So Nityo and us. So we are doing it in a big way. Match Move will be rolling it out to the whole team. Then similarly other companies as well. Around 10 restaurants. Anyone can download and use it right now. It's free.
CardKins is under KFC.
Yes.